Good morning. I wanted to share with you one of the most powerful techniques that you can use to manifest your soulmate or to manifest a life partner, someone who you can marry, start a family with, or just go on really great holidays with. And it's not something I invented, it's an age old manifestation technique, but it has worked for me. It's worked for millions of men and women all over the world. And I want to walk you through how you can actually do it. All you need is a piece of paper and something to write with, a pen, pencil, crayon, doesn't matter. So I did mine in a Moleskine notebook. I want to show you what I did so that you can see that it's absolutely possible for you. So, what I want you to do is write down every single thing that you want in a life partner. Now, it sounds pretty simple to actually do this, but most people don't actually write it down with a pen and a piece of paper. And you have to write it down because the act of writing rather than typing or using any kind of electronic device creates that intention and puts that powerful energy of intention and desire out into the universe. Or if you're religious, it's what makes God actually answer your prayers. So you have to actually write it down. So I wrote down my own list, as you can see. This list was made 10th of August 2015. So several years ago now. But it did come true, and I'm going to share with you a few of the things that are on this list to maybe give you some ideas as you start to make your own list. So you can sit down and do this. I did mine like in my bedroom. I think I did it while I was maybe staying with my parents. I don't remember. And I didn't tell anyone about it. I just did it and I forgot about it. So that's what I want you to do is take a piece of paper. You can burn it afterwards. You can keep it under your pillow. You can keep it in a drawer. Just keep it somewhere that's just for you. It has to be written down. This is the most important part. So the things that I put on my list, I said someone who loves animals, because a person who is kind to animals is usually kind to human beings as well. I said I want someone who is close to his family, and someone who would not judge me nor my family. And this came true. I said, I want someone who's physically fit to travel the world. So that's item number 59. My list had 100 people on it. As you can see, it starts on this page and it goes all the way 2 and 3. So there are quite some items on this list. There is no limit. Everything can come true. Like there are 7 billion people on this world, on this planet. There are absolutely, it's possible for you to get your ideal permutation. But the goal of this exercise is to actually focus that desire into a very specific list. So you can add to the list. You don't have to do it all in one sitting. I did it all in one sitting. One night, I just sat on my bed, took a pen, and I wrote down everything that I could think of. So, another thing that I wrote, so item number 82 is someone who eats healthy. Item number 51, someone who's honest. Item number 33, someone who's funny. So be careful what you ask for, because I ended up with someone funny, and the problem is that he makes me laugh even when I'm trying to fall asleep. So you will get what you ask for if you put the item on the list, but you have to actually write it down. So the second thing that I wanted to mention while doing this exercise is you need to be really specific. So someone recently told me, okay, I put attractive on my list. Now, I don't know if the guy who I met matches that. So attractive is this vague adjective, right? What does it actually mean? Does it mean, if you're a woman, does it mean you want a guy who's 6 foot tall and has blonde hair and blue eyes? Or does it mean that you want someone who has really long eyelashes? Or does it mean you want someone who has beautiful teeth? What does it mean to you? So you need to define every single item on your list as what it means for you. Or there should be no doubt to a third party who might read this list. You don't have to share it, but should a third party read this list, there should be no doubt whatsoever as to what that adjective means. So rather than writing attractive, you want to specify a specific height or a height range. You want to specify an eye color, a hair color, type of hair, body type, the level of physical fitness that they have. Or if it doesn't matter to you, you can leave it off the list. But if it does matter, you want to be really specific and know that everything that you put on that list has consequences. So if you ask for someone who's let's say, older than you and a more mature person. You're not going to get someone who has the athleticism of a 20-year-old. So these are just examples. And at the same time, like I said, you can ask for someone funny, but that person might be making you laugh when you don't actually want to laugh, when you just want to go to bed, like in my case. But overall, I love being with someone who's funny. It makes every day a great joy. And it also means that during the challenging moments of life, we can always find something stupid to laugh at and laugh at together, and it helps us bond. So this is a fantastic exercise. Here's my list. I still have this book. For years, I used to write in it everything that I wanted, and it would all come true. So that's what you want to do. You want to make this list. Every single person who I know who is in a happy relationship today had this list. Some people have very short lists. Some people have very long lists. And a really funny story, so about my own parents. So they don't know I'm doing this. I hope it's okay, Mom and Dad, if you're watching this. But what I did a few years ago is I asked them, okay, I said, Mom, what did you look for in a partner? And I said to my dad, Dad, what did you look for in a partner? And they said the exact same thing. So they both had 7 things on their list. And I asked them separately, you can do this exercise with your parents if they're still together, or you can do it with another couple you know well. And I asked them, and they both gave me the same response. So they both were like, oh, I wanted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My mom said that. And then a few days later, I was going somewhere in the car with my dad. And I said, hey, Dad, like, what were you looking for in a life partner when you were thinking about getting married? What was important to you? And he said, oh, I wanted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And they were the exact same thing. So your life partner, the person who you attract as your soulmate, whether you go through a matchmaker, whether you're using dating apps, like, the power of attraction is a universal law. It's like gravity. So your life partner is going to have the same things on their list as what you have on your list. So their desire is going to match your desire. And it's that match between your desires that is what is going to bring you together in order for you guys to build a life, to build a relationship together that's unique to the two of you. So something else on my list, number 76 down here, is my soulmate gives great massages. Now, who is the one who's giving most of the massages? I'm sadly not getting enough massages, but hopefully that can change with time. Another thing I wrote, number 91, is someone who's calm. Number 95 is someone who's able and willing to grow and learn. So I wanted someone with a growth mindset, because if you have a growth mindset, then there never going to be any long-term problems. You always have a partner who's willing to learn and adapt and improve with time. So these are some of the things on my list. Send me a DM and write list. If this has been helpful to you, just DM me the word list. I would love to know if you did your list. So here's an accountability challenge for you. Work on your list tonight or work on it this weekend. And when you finish your list, just DM me the word list. That's all you need to do. LIST. DM me the word list and tell me that you finished your list. Remember, this cannot be done on your phone. It has to be done on a piece of paper with a pen, pencil, crayon, whatever you prefer. And get it done this week. And if you are married and you're watching this, or you're already in a happy relationship, write down a list of the things you really love and appreciate about your partner, the reasons you're with them, and DM me the word list.